Hi, good evening. Good evening, everybody. Yes. So tonight, for those who just came in, I bring you good news. I think it's good news. Yeah, I never thought of this good news happening. So before we start, remember, all give a like. Okay. Yes. For those who just came in, all give a like. We're gonna start soon. I'll try to make this short, given that it's almost at midnight. Wen Liang, good evening. Yes. I took some time because I gotta finish some of B's work and things like that. So take a little bit of time. Yes, Sean, good to see you too. Yes, okay, yes. I'll try to do a short one. Yeah, some exciting things happening. Good performance of S&P 500. Yes, just nice. I happened to buy some more the day before. Yes. Where are you right now? I'm in Italy right now. Yes. Okay, I'm in a very expensive boutique called Chloe. Um, yeah, where you make a guess how much is this dress. Just make a guess how much is this dress. Okay, just make a guess. This dress is 4,500 or something like that. Yeah, $4,500. No kidding you, 4,500. Yes. Okay. Hello, Emily. Good to see you. Henry, way too cheap. Yes. All right. Everybody, give a blast of light, please. Yes, give a blast of light. Way too expensive. Yeah. Okay, way too expensive. Even a very atas customer of mine says it's way too expensive. Okay, cool. Yes. Your Uniqlo 4,500, and there are people who buy. Yeah, there are actually people who buy. Yes. You'll be shocked. Okay. There are actually people who buy this. Yeah, I was always trying to. It is a very nice dress, Jonathan. Buy for wife, $4,500. Must be joking. Okay, good. Okay, let's start, shall we? Given that it's a bit late now, so as usual, please. I don't know how to every time remind everybody. Please go give a like and hit subscribe. Okay, yeah. But let's do that. Okay. So today an interesting event has happened. Okay, and I'm gonna call it. Okay, the Europe energy crisis is over. Okay, now I could be wrong. I could be wrong. But looking at where everything is happening right now, the Europe energy crisis is over, and this is good for global inflation. Okay, global inflation. But let's take a look and snapshot of where things are. Okay, this is my 227 talk. And this is not a stock market advice. This is for education and entertainment. Okay. But let's talk about the stock market first, shall we? On the U.S. stock market, the U.S. stock market is staging a ferocious recovery. Right? Look at the S&P 500. It has went up, by 7% for the last 1 month right now. This is in the midst of an absence of good news and tons of bad news. Remember, no? Now, this is in anticipation that all the bad things can happen, and it still went up. That's the amazing thing. Um, so, so everyone by now, there's nobody who, in their right mind, is thinking that the Federal Reserve, okay, the Federal Reserve is not going to increase the interest rate by 75 basis point. So everybody is already built in anticipating that the Federal Reserve is going to increase the interest rate by 75 basis points. Okay, and yet the stock market, that's the amazing thing. Okay, yeah. So the markets are no longer fearful of jumbo-sized interest rate increase, and that's truly amazing. Okay, that's truly amazing. So if this also don't scare people, then there's nothing that will scare people already. So it's I'm just gonna just fire shots after shots after shots until I thought yeah. By now I have lost count. I think I've shot in maybe 900 to $950,000. I'm just maybe about one more shot away from the $1 million that I'm that I've actually planned for it, okay? And its market is like right now at that. So I've been buying on the down, now I'm buying on up. So a little bit more up, that's it, okay? Yeah, so it is very interesting to see where things are on the stock market, okay? Yeah. Then the main reason why is it that people don't give a like and hit subscribe, okay? There's 200 over you and less than half of you give a like. Please, that's very important. There's a YouTube algorithm that I need you all to help me overcome, okay? Please give a like, ladies and gentlemen, okay? So the main reason why is that everybody except the freaking Federal Reserve can see that the inflation is coming down, okay? And it's not that the Federal Reserve cannot see it. They cannot admit it, okay? They cannot admit it. They have to keep scaring the people that, we're gonna just go after this inflation shit again and again and again. So it is something that everybody can see that inflation is coming down. The signs are clear until cannot clear. What is the single biggest thing? Thank you for giving a like. I really appreciate it, okay? And it is important for me to when I do a video, I want more people to watch it so that they don't get frightened by all this fluctuation, right? So my job is to educate and inspire, and your job is to promote my message so that more people can watch it, so that everybody don't get spooked, right? So the single biggest thing right now that's holding back inflation from coming down even faster is housing. And yet housing news of housing prices coming down is fast and rapid, okay? And yet the CPI is not coming down because there's a lag effect of how things are calculated. So therefore everybody, Mr. Lu may be one of the early birds that saw this, but the whole Wall Street now can see this, okay? The whole investment world can see this, and they are calling, in some sense, they are calling the Federal Reserve bluff, and they are buying and buying and buying. So it's a big thing. It's a big thing, right? It's a big thing. So and the other big thing, ironically, is funny. I'm gonna say, okay? Ironically, is that everybody is anticipating that US and the world is going to a recession. Okay, everybody is going to recession, and everybody is talking about it. So Goldman Sachs CEO and JP Morgan CEO have both came out and just said that that US is likely going into recession. Okay, yes, there's some. So Goldman Sachs CEO David Solomon and JP Morgan CEO Diamond has both expected a US recession. Okay, has both expected a US recession, because the tight labor market is forcing the Federal Reserve to keep spiking the interest rate. Good evening, Chailin. Okay, good to see you again. So as a result, the Federal Reserve is forcing the whole world, okay, to go into recession. So all the questions I'll answer later, okay? I'm presenting right now. Just remember to ask them again later. So everybody, everybody is talking about a recession is coming. Now, a recession is good for inflation. We actually need a recession, okay, in US, especially in US. And once there's a recession, prices will cool off, the job market will cool off, and that will help the overall inflation problem to go down, and then the interest rate can stabilize and eventually come down. So the former Treasury Secretary called Larry Summers says that the chances of recession next year is substantial, okay? And seven of the world's top economic brains, okay, thinks that a global recession is coming. Some even think that we are here, okay? So in that sense, it is everybody is talking about recession coming, and these are the top world. Not Mr. Lu said a long time ago. You know who is that one person that say recession is not coming? Okay, her name is Janet Yellen. Okay, she's the Treasury Secretary of US. She is saying that she is not seeing signs of recession. Okay, she's a politician. She's like a Minister of Finance in US, and strangely, she's the only one that doesn't see a recession coming in US. Okay, and no choice because they got to win votes, so they got to tell everybody a recession is not coming. Okay, but the whole Wall Street is not buying that, so everybody is betting on inflation not coming, and that caused the entire stock market to go rally up. So a lot of people say, "Ayya, Mr. Lu, did I miss it again?" This time around, a lot of people, if this time around you all miss it, there's nothing I can say already, okay? Yes. So, yeah, it is something that you need to take a look now and say that now. The stock market right now is just, it used to be 20, near 30% decline, but now it is less than 20% from the peak, okay? There is still some gap, but not a lot. So it is possible for you to still go in and get some money out of it, but provided you have the guts to do it, okay? And of course, there are people who keep saying, "Oh, it's a bear market rally, bear market rally, bear market rally." Eventually the stock market will rally, right? Yes. So if you wait until the real thing comes, okay, how are you going to differentiate between a bear market rally and a real rally? The answer is you can't. Okay, and if you are able to do it, then you'll be some super stock market expert, right? Then you won't be watching my show. Okay, so anyway, I've already bought on the decline substantially. I'm using most of my funds I've used are SRS and CPF. I haven't really touched my cash in a big way. Cash I'm reserving for business, for investments in the real world and things like that. But if it comes a time where if the market go reverse and crash again, I may go in with cash this time, okay? But right now I think $1 is nearly $1 is big enough, right? I'm 950,000. I'm just close to $1 soon. But the thing I want to highlight, CPF can buy US stock. Yes, CPF can buy the US index, okay? So I want to give everybody an update of the Europe energy crisis. And this is quite an interesting insight that very few analysts are talking about it, okay? Remember, the Europe energy crisis, how it started. It started because, President Putin of Russia shut off Nord Stream 1, okay? And as a result, the gas supply to Europe has been shut off, okay? And trigger off what we call an energy crisis, right? And it is a serious problem, right? Because the gas prices have gone up substantially. Heating costs has gone up by 2 to 3 or 4 times in Europe, and that's really, really, really very jealous, okay? But something interesting happened over the last 1 month. Jasmine, good to see you, okay? Yeah. Over the last 1 month, something interesting happened. Okay? Surprisingly, now we have too much gas in Europe. The Europe energy crisis took a surprise turn, okay? Then what happened? Why did all the gas prices go up? It's because everybody was so fearful. Guess what they do? Everybody rushed in to fill up their reserve storage, right? So when everybody rushed to fill up reserve storage, of course, the prices went up, right? But now, all the storage are almost to 100% ready. Guess what happened right now? Okay, guess what right now? Now, too much supply. Yeah, so too much supply. And there's another big thing that's happened. I just arrived in Italy. You notice what am I wearing right now? This is winter now, no? Look at Mr. Lu, what am I wearing right now? Hello? Look at this. What am I wearing right now? This is winter, winter. Can you see Mr. Lu wearing what now? Yeah, thank you, Jerry. Yes, thank you. First time I see you in live. I'm very happy you guys see me in live, okay? Exactly. This winter weather, I'm wearing t-shirt right now, man. Because it is not cold, it's warm, it's hot. I'm gonna post out on my YouTube shorts and take a look. The climate is surprisingly in favor. Europe is saved by God. Europe is saved by God, okay? The weather is warm now, warm. This is supposed to be winter weather right now, okay? And it's actually warm. So we are actually, So surprisingly, I kid you not, the gas prices, okay, the natural gas prices went negative, okay, for the first time in 2 years. Negative, eh? That means if you buy gas, the supplier give you money. Have you heard of that? Okay? If you buy gas, the supplier give you money. Please buy from me. I will pay you to buy from me. Yeah, that's amazing, right? Okay. So you want to see shots? Go and watch my TikTok channel. Okay, my TikTok channel. I'm posting more there. Yeah, YouTube not very favor of shorts. The TikTok one is better. I have a 1M65 TikTok channel. Please go subscribe there. So the natural gas prices actually went negative. You know, negative. Negative is ridiculous. You know, look at the graph. You know, it went up. Can you see that? You know, went negative. Yeah, it's very serious. So the end of Europe energy crisis is in sight. Okay, and on Monday, the wholesale spot prices of Europe natural gas went negative. Okay, went negative, and there's a lot of reasons why, but you know, but let's not go into the detail. But the fact is that right now, I'm going to show you this picture. Okay, there is. Can you see this ship here? What is an alternative to natural gas? And I don't know this natural gas and liquefied natural gas, how substitutable are both of them. But there is a lot of LNG ships right now parked, okay, outside Europe, waiting to supply. You think about it, what happened is this. If you are a supplier of natural gas, LNG, okay, and the minute you hear that Europe now prices are very high, what do? Everybody rush there, right? And they all wait outside to rush to sell the LNG. Guess what happened right now? Europe ports are now jammed with LNG tankers. Jammed. Too many. Overloaded. Oversupplied. And that's very funny, right? To see that happening, okay? Okay. And the Europe stockpile right now of natural gas, Europe storage overall is at 93.6% full right now. And Germany is now at 97.5%. 97.5%. Now, of course, someone said that you cannot last forever if there's a prolonged winter. Yes, but look at the weather. No, God is in favor. Yeah. So anyway, so the weather is in favor, and now we have an oversupply of LNG gas. Okay, so and what is most important is that they hung the whole Europe so seriously right now. Okay, yeah. Ciao, arrivederci. Okay, arrivederci. So the Europe the Europeans are being hung so badly. They're being spooked so badly that everybody now cut down their consumption. So I mean, Europe right now, last time they leave their door open. Okay, now they make sure they leave all the shops leave their door closed. They are not allowed to open to avoid letting the heat run out. So as a result, guess what happened? Now everybody demand goes down and the supply went up. As a result, suddenly the whole Europe energy crisis is nearly over. What a strange turn of event, right? What a strange turn of event. And now as a result, you know, Russia cannot hold the European government on ransom, right? So it is a very interesting phrase. And then for now, the ships keep arriving. Northwest Europe is on track to receive 82 tankers of LNG, okay, 20% more in September. The vessels are staying longer in so-called floating storage in anticipation of higher prices, okay, and limited capacity to receive the fuel, okay. This situation will last all the way until mid-January, right? So last week, Spain warned that it needs to limit the numbers as there's little room to absorb all these excessive imports. So that's very, very good news, okay? All these are inflation-friendly news, okay? Inflation-friendly news. As a result, you know, on a global front, the climate has changed. The climate has changed because Europe, the single biggest problem they have okay, is energy, energy. And if that crisis is over, maybe there's some hope in the sight. Okay, and maybe some hope inside. And it's probably favorable for Singapore as well, because we are not so fearful now, because one of our major trading partners is Europe, collectively. So can you see sparks? Okay, these are all good news. This is not captured by the market yet. I don't see many analysts talking about this. Everybody is missing this thing out. But this is a bright spark. Okay, bright spark that I saw. Okay, and very few analysts are talking about it. So, for this identification of this bright spark, can you all give a like? Why is it less than half of you all give a like? Why is it so difficult to ask everybody to give a like? Yeah. Yes, please give a like. So it's a bright spark that's happening, right? I saw, I'm now one of the few analysts that saw this happening. I quickly let everybody know. This is a bright spark that's happening, and it is a big news, okay? Big mega news. And I want to bring this out because then if the Europe inflationary problem is not as serious, okay? Yeah, not as serious as we originally thought it to be, okay? Even I also have to say, I thought Europe is dead, gone. But no, yeah. So it is a real issue, right? So it's a real interesting issue. So we now have all the bad news have came out already. Unless the only one thing right now that's holding everybody a bit more fearful is nuclear holocaust. Okay, barring a nuclear holocaust, all the bad news I can think of is already out. Okay, yeah. What other bad news that can you think of is not out yet? Okay, what China invade Taiwan? Wouldn't happen, that kind of thing, right? But outbreak of another pandemic. But barring all those things, all the bad news are already out. So many bad news already. What the world lack right now is good news. Okay, and the good news now is that the Europe energy crisis is more or less a managed one already. It came down a lot. Will it substantially go to zero? I don't think so, but it is a lot less as a risk, right? We won't have this kind of big energy crisis as the past before. So it is a very substantially good news. Okay, good news. So okay, so with this, I think there's some optimism in the market. Okay, so I've still got one more shot to fire from my wife's account. Okay, before I start firing from cash. So I want to probably just watch it a little bit. Now, remember I said what's going to happen to the stock market? It's going to have a volatile recovery, right? You go up, down, down, down. You know what's going to happen? Federal Reserve Chairman is going to come out, okay, next Wednesday and say, guys, don't give your Fed hope, okay? I'm still going to whack the inflation. I'm still going to increase the interest rate really high. Then everybody, I hope for that for so long, and then you go down. Then after a few days, they all go back again, right? So all this emotionalism, you got to stay apart from it, right? Don't get too fearful. When prices are at a huge discount, I buy them. Simple as that, yeah. I don't see why is it so difficult to tell everybody. Why is it so difficult for everybody to recognize that the whole stock market has been on a discount for the last 8 months, yeah. Okay. Will the Fed hit 100 basis points? If they haven't hit 100 basis points in the past, they won't do it now. Now everybody is looking at between a 50 to a 75 basis point. They won't hit 100 anymore. The whole inflation is coming down. Yeah. Why would they do it? Yeah. Okay. So I hope you find this talk useful, a short one, just to put things in perspective. That there's a very strong recovery right now. It's going to be a volatile one. The Europe energy crisis is a big crisis that is now, under control. So I think there's a lot of optimism I can see. Okay, I want to share that with everybody. Okay, anybody, any question? Okay, let's So 75 basis points is already predicted. 50 basis points, if it happen, the whole stock market will run up. Yeah, okay. You said before, if China open up, inflation will go crazy. Now they're ramping up vaccination of citizens. what you think about them opening up and causing inflation continue rise? I think if it happen, inflation will shoot to the roof. Yeah, so I really hope them not doing it. I think most of them have already been vaccinated already. Yeah, but you know what? They're not using it. I don't know whether they're still stuck to their non-mRNA vaccine. Yeah, so, and you know the truth of matter is that you need to be hit with the virus. You need to be hit with virus. How many of you have not kena the virus? Yeah. Okay, I would say 60-70% of people in Singapore, my just rough guess, my guess that have already kena virus. The way to fight the virus, is to actually get infected by it. Yeah. So once you kena by it, I kena twice, no big deal. Yeah. Okay. Recently, Kelu kena in 3 days. In 3 days that the ART test went from 2 line to 1 line. Yeah. Yeah. Correct. Yeah. So analysts warn that the drop in gas prices may be fleeting. Natural gas set to deliver a European winter, so inflation might consider mark up the price. Well, you know what can change? The weather. If the weather suddenly turns very cold, then the story will change, okay? But let's look at what's happening right now. The weather is warm, warm. Mr. Lu is wearing a freaking t-shirt, you know how thin this t-shirt is, a dry fit. Have you wear a dry fit t-shirt in winter before or not? Yeah. Okay. This is winter. I'm in Italy, okay? Yeah. All right, cool, right? So it is yeah, so I think that there's a good chance, not good chance. Why am I not winter here in October? Hello, okay. I just flew from the north of Europe. This really cold there, okay. Yeah, and I come to I've been to Europe for 8 years. It is freezing cold in this time also, no? Yes. All right, cool. Just give me thank you. Okay, many say Hong Kong and China drop big time to buy. What's your opinion? I said you go watch my previous video. I don't believe in China stocks. I believe in the China economy. I don't believe in China's stock market. Okay, buying the Chinese stock market is like gambling, right? Some people love to gamble. Okay, go ahead. Yeah. So I don't like gamble. Okay. Mr. Lu, what's your view on the global economy in 2023? Seems like a lot of people think the recession. Does it mean any recovery now in the stock market is short-lived? But I just said, well, a recession is good for inflation. Yeah, a recession is good for inflation. So if the more the recession hit, yeah, but it's pretty unpredictable. That's why I say it's a volatile recovery. Okay, this one, Chloe. $4,500. Okay, $4,500. Yeah. Okay. Any prediction on when the bull run will happen? 6-9. I think it's happening right now. Already has started already. Yeah. You see, when you still talk about bull run, you cannot look at it like bull run, it goes up. No, bull run can be up, down, 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 down. No. Yeah. Mr. Lu holding casually 4,500 in his hand. Yes. Okay. If you believe in Chinese economy, we're buying the Chinese version of S&P 500. No, the Chinese stock market does not mirror that of the Chinese economy. It doesn't. Don't say China. Even Singapore, the STI does not represent the Singapore economy at all. Okay, does not represent Singapore at all. Let alone China. Yeah. Is there a bottom for S&P 500? My guess is already over. Yep. Okay. Now, will it shoot to the roof? I don't know. But you see, when you buy a stock, you must have a time horizon. You must have a time horizon of 20 to 30 years. Let it. And don't be afraid. Everybody is trying to catch the lowest point. Everybody get fearful when it goes down. I demonstrated buying all the way down already. Yeah, every time I fire a shot, I announce to people. So what in Chinese economy, I believe, I think the Chinese economy will continue to grow and lift up the Chinese overall standard of living. I do believe in that. I just don't believe in stock market. Yes. There are some economists like Larry Summers and Ray Dalio who believes that inflation is structural. What's your thought? No, the inflation is clear until cannot clear. It's a monetary phenomenon. This is a monetary phenomenon. I think Milton Friedman, one of the Nobel Prize winner, actually said it before. That inflation is always a monetary phenomenon. Can't print too much money. Yeah. Clear until cannot clear. Yeah. Blind also can see. Yeah. In 30 times, Mr. will be 80 years old. Yes, but you see, when you buy 30 years, when you hold it for 30 years, hold it for 30 years, along the way you really start to grow already, right? Now, the reason why I say 30 years is so that, for most people, you have a, you have a stomach to let it grow for a long time, right? Most of the cases, 10 years, 15, 20, you will see good results already. Yeah. S&P 500 was 3491. This is they call it Aqua Frizzante. It's just like a San Pellegrino, but it's a cheaper version of it. Yes. Yeah. Okay. So don't forget, I've been buying S&P 500 for many years. I just, in some sense, I'm just continuing my buying. That's all. I haven't stopped yet. Yeah. Okay. Yes. So I hope you can see this. 30 is 80. I want to cash out, enjoy when I'm hit 60. You can enjoy now. What's so difficult? Okay. What's so difficult enjoying now? Yeah. Okay. Yeah. If you needed the money to enjoy life, people enjoy life in different way, right? I don't need the money to enjoy life. I can enjoy life without the amount of money. I just enjoy the process of investment. Enjoy the process of helping you guys. I just enjoy the process of making money. Yeah. So you don't need any comments of Hu Jintao. Oh, I commented in the last video. Go watch it. Yeah. Okay. What's your thought on Asian currency that won in yen? We'll go on further. I can't. Yen for sure. One I can tell. Okay. Yen for sure. Because they refuse to increase the interest rate to match the US. The US will continue to increase the interest rate. Yeah. And as a result, the yen will be battered down. Okay. Okay. Cool. Okay. So anyway, it's getting late, so I don't want to hold back you guys from your sleep. I hope this talk has been useful to you. Okay. I'm trying to bring some positivity and balance to the view. Okay. All right. Cool. So with this, everybody, good night to you. Okay. Good night. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Yes. Good night. Okay. Great. Yeah. You're welcome. Okay. Yep. Okay, good night everybody. Okay, please give a like before I go and hit subscribe. Okay. Okay, hit subscribe. Okay. Cool. All right. See you guys.